Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Channel's name is TheThirdErnest. I'm Ernest Adiano the Third, y'all guys' third family. If you're new here and you're not subscribed and you like what you see at the end of the video, consider becoming part of the family, clicking the subscribe button bottom right hand corner. Now this track right here, this one is a doozy. Like, I'm telling you up front, I've heard this track. I've heard the entire Book of Ryan album. Like, that album is solid. I actually like that album by Royce more than I like the new one, The Allegory. I think that's the name of it. But yeah, the Book of Ryan all the way through and through, the storytelling, it's amazing. But this track right here, obviously a standout. But I'm gonna try to break down every bar that I can think I remember. It's been a while since I've heard the song. This video might be mad long because these two on the same track, crazy with the pen. And again, I guess I'm on this like Eminem like train thing that we're doing because Patreon, you know, they gave me all these dope ass suggestions of Eminem tracks and I couldn't just pick one. If you want to follow the Patreon and subscribe and, you know, become a member over there, there's exclusive things that happen over there, and also at a certain tier you get to dictate what comes on the channel, which is why we're doing the Eminem that we're doing right now. Follow your boy on Instagram and on Twitter at TheThirdErnest, just like the channel. Links are down in the description below. And we got Royce the 5'9" and Eminem, Caterpillar. Let's get it.
The revolution will not be televised.
This right here for the number one shit with your number one. You ain't number one, just another one. Now everybody saying that they number one. Ring the alarm, the caterpillar keeps firing. Oh, we in the war, where butterflies keep dying.
He said, you ain't number one, you just another one. Like, stop, like everybody now that wants to call themselves the one. And while you out there calling yourself number one, even though everybody knows that you not, well, don't forget who paved the way for you. You're out there being a butterfly and soaking in all the glory. Meanwhile, the caterpillars, the people who be spitting the real art, they keep dying because like hip hop is a dying breed. At least back when this song was written, that was the sentiment, that hip hop was a dying breed. It's like seeing an upswing now. But yo, don't forget about the caterpillars who paved the way for you to be butterflies. It's fire.
I'm a product of Parker, Lewis, and Kubiak. If I didn't do this, where in the fuck would you be at? See, there's a difference between us. When I spit hit arenas, you would drip from my penis. I eat lions and sip hyenas. You ain't worth piss, dog. I eat lions and sip hyenas. We out here in the jungle, fam. And if I didn't do this, who knows where you would be at? If I didn't pave this way for you, you wouldn't even be able to have anything to stand on. I eat lions and sip hyenas. You number one when it come to slaughtered mics. I'm trying to be number one in my son and daughter life. All you niggas, my little rapper babies. Y'all my children, y'all bit my shit and contracted rabies. Don't you grade me next to these.
Y'all bit my shit and contracted rabies because I'm fucking sick with the pen, dog. Like, you got rabies because I'm living out here with rabies, but I'm making it work. The pen game is just too ill, so don't even be saying that you were ill on your own. The only reason your pen is ill is because you heard my pen being ill. And he said, cool, you number one on the mic, at least that's what you think. I'm just trying to be number one in my son and daughter's life. I got different priorities than you at 16-year-old has. And he said, all y'all little rappers, y'all my little rapper babies. Like, I'm sonning all of y'all. Like, you wouldn't be nothing without me. Shit's just fire, son. Like,
children, y'all bit my shit and contracted rabies. Don't you grade me next to these rappers, baby, that's degrading. My style got so many different facets, I switch into so many different patches. I'm skipping class to be fascinating. My pen is like Big Ben, this shit just a classic waiting.
Yo. My pen is like a big pen. It's just a classic waiting. Like, literally, the big classic is like that like clear pen. It only comes in black and red, or black, red, and blue. Like the big classic. It's a classic waiting. It's fire. And he said, don't you grade me next to these rappers that are like in this class. That shit is degrading. And then he finishes up like the taking you to school and the grading theme at the very end of that like scheme right there. He said, my style got so many different facets and we slip into so many different passions that I can skip class to be fascinating. Like grading class and fascinating. I wish he said switch packets. Like not passion, but packets. Cause that's like an IT thing, like packet switching whenever you see like glitches or whenever somebody's glitching on the phone. Shit's fire, dog. Royce and Eminem on the same track.
It's just a classic waiting. Your favorite rapper come at me, I just decapitating. Out here congratulating these has-beens who had their highs. These rappers only when they match just because they strategize. I bring adequate to these patterns and here's my battle cry. Ring the alarm.
learn Attica to his patterns, and here's my battle cry, and then he goes into the fucking hook. And then the Attica line, damn, I forgot. Oh, it's gonna piss me off. I forgot what Al Pacino movie it is. He's a bank robber. What's the name of the movie? Somebody tell me. But literally, like, Attica battle cry, like it was a chant in the movie, like literally a battle cry. He said, your favorite rapper, I just decapitate him like it's nothing. I'll just take his head off. I'll murder that motherfucker on this pen game. But for Royce's whole verse, there's really not like a whole lot of wordplay in his verse, which is fine. I mean, Royce could, we all know that he can go in that lane, which is why he said his style flips and his style switches. Like, he can do that if he wants to. This one right here was more showing off like the technical prowess of having like a rhyme scheme and internal rhyme schemes, and having a certain type of delivery that like accentuate and like calls to attention the rhyme scheme. That's more what his verse was, which is fine. It's fire. It's dope.
Oh, we in a world where butterflies keep dying. Guess what I'ma never do? Show so much respect to you that I feel like we're friends, so now we're no longer competitors. That could be the death of you. Never let someone who's not as smart as you gas you up and tell you something you never knew. Always
never let someone who's not as smart as you gas you up and tell you something that you never knew. I forgot who said it before. I mean, multiple people have said it, but don't take advice from someone who's doing worse than you. The phrase is along the lines of something like that, but like, it's true. How are you gonna take advice from somebody on how to do your job better whenever they're not even at your level? The only advice I'm taking from somebody doing worse than me is how to not fall from my position and end like them. But he said, guess what I'm never gonna do? I'm never gonna show respect to you and have you feeling like we're friends and we're no longer competitors. That's just not how I roll. That's not how we get down in Detroit. Every single rapper is a competitor. And just because I respect your pen game doesn't mean we're friends, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to take your spot, you know?
You up and tell you something you never knew. Always stay professional. You always gonna make revenue. Don't let people next to you that don't want the best for you. It's completely normal to hold on to a regret or two. I do what I wanna do. They do what I let them do. Everything niggas.
Yo, like, see, again, like, he's not really spitting anything like too bar crazy heavy. He's just talking that real shit. Like, if you want to learn and you want to live, you got to live with some regrets. Like, not everybody there's nobody in this world who doesn't have a single regret. And just spitting that real. Don't let people next to you who don't want the best for you. Like, you shouldn't be, like, keep your enemies close, but don't let them right next to you. Keep them close so that way you can see them and you can see their movements and how they move like snakes. But don't let them so close, like, where you let them into your inner circle and you're letting them influence what you do. Just real shit, dog. That's it.
They do what I let them do. Everything niggas be saying is a fucking lie. It's nothing I can say to you that is real. Remember when you praising the butterfly? Don't you ever disrespect the fucking caterpillar.
I've never seen this video, so that's dope that he's like, fuck you for all this saying that, like, I'm not the GOAT. While you praising all them fucking butterflies, don't you ever disrespect the fucking caterpillar. The ones who put in that groundwork. Because at the end of the day, me and this white boy right next to me will fucking slaughter your favorite rapper.
Some done and your number gon' swing.
You're looking at Attila, the psychopathic killer, the caterpillar.
That's dope, the way that he goes and takes the same position that Eminem was. Like, I'm just gonna be chilling right here while this motherfucker goes off around me. This music video is tight as fuck.
You're looking at Attila, the psychopathic killer, the caterpillar. Don't tell me when I'm supposed to rap until, especially when your favorite rapper ain't even half as ill as ever. Still attracts a banana peel, attack of the silverback gorilla. You're having a
forgot about this, about Eminem's part. That there's not gonna be a single, like, fucking area where I could just pause it and have, like, a clean 4 bars. That's not the way his verse goes. It's been a minute since I've heard this track. But yo, you either love Eminem's style, or you love his complexity within his bars, or you don't. Because, like, if this was your first time hearing Eminem, you'd be like, he's just, like, rhyming out his ass. Like, is he even saying anything? Yes, the motherfucker is saying something. It's just every single word rhymes with the next. He says you're looking at Attila, the psychopathic killer, the caterpillar. Like, he knows, like, he's one of the OGs. But Attila, like, is it Attila the Great? King Attila? Someone from, like, way back when. Like, a ferocious, like, killer and, like, a feared, like, fear-mongering leader. That Attila, I can't think, is it Attila? I want to say Attila the Great, but I know that that's not right. Anyway, he's basically saying, I'm the fucking GOAT of this shit, and y'all better fear me in the way that the people feared Attila. And he said, don't even be telling me when I can rap until. Like, I'll rap until I'm fucking 6 feet in the grave, especially when your favorite rapper ain't even half as ill. You want me to take you seriously when that's your favorite rapper? Like, all right, bro, you just lost all validity of your argument against me. And then he said the track is a banana peel attack at the silverback gorilla. Like, that's pretty straightforward. Like, silverback gorilla, like banana peel, but also like a banana, like upside down banana peel you slip on, like don't let me catch you slipping, you know?
Attack of the silverback gorilla, you're having a little trouble fathoming this is actually happening. Like Anderson Silverback when he snapped the shit in half and then had the shit hanging by a flap of skin after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again. Had to pin him Patty.
This motherfucker, bro. That was just one long reference. Like, that's just one long fucking metaphor. Like, you can't believe it's happening. Like, I can't believe that this is happening. These two are on this track going hard like this. I can't believe that Eminem is the GOAT for all the people that say he shouldn't be the GOAT because he's white. You're just having trouble fathoming that this is actually happening. Like Anderson Silva when I forgot what bone in his leg he broke when he like hit it and then like that shit came sticking out and he tried to put his foot back down and he just fell over because I think it was the fucking lower half of his leg. I don't remember. But just that one long fucking word, like that one long rhyme scheme just to say you can't believe what's happening. Just like Anderson Silva when he cracked his leg in half and he tried to place it back down on the mat again. You know what that is right there? What he just did with that metaphor, that's what everybody does on every single resume of all time. They basically take something that should literally be only one sentence long and turn it into a fucking paragraph and make it sound way better than what it actually should be. That's what that metaphor was.
Again after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again. Had to pin him Patty like eyelids when they're blinking a lot. You copy me, but you're not.
I'm batty like eyelids when they blinking a lot. Like I'm batty like I got a screw loose. I'm B-A-T-T-Y. Well, it might be the same spelling, but batty like you bat your eyelids. Fucking crazy, dog.
Had to pin them Patty like eyelids when they're blinking a lot. You copy me, but you're not. You can't be butterflies. My offsprings are this moss. I see that thing, I'ma squash it and rip the wings of it off. So
my offsprings are just moths. You can't be butterflies. Moths are like uglier versions of butterflies. Like my offspring are just moths. Like you think that you're a caterpillar because everybody's fucking gassing you up. You got the entire world, like all these little 16-year-old kids that don't really know real hip hop. I know there's gonna be 16-year-olds out there that listen to real hip hop, but generally speaking, they're the ones that are hyping up all these fucking like new age rap, especially in 2018 when mumble rap was kind of like on the decline. It was kind of like hit its peak and it was starting to still slowly come down. They're just moths because they can never be butterflies because they can never amount to what I amount to on the mic. Crazy.
So ring the alarm, pull the extinguishers off the wall, set the sprinklers off. Like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah to the shingles come off the roof, wheels shout at the ceiling, slaughterhouse in the building, middle fingers aloft.
Hold up. He said Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah, which everybody always like references them in hip hop. The movie set it off. So I was listening for that and I missed the bar that was right before that. And obviously he said ring the alarm, pull the fire extinguishers on, like set the sprinklers off, talking about literally the fire alarm, ring the alarm.
So ring the alarm, pull the extinguishers off the wall, set the sprinklers off. Like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah to the shingles come off the roof, wheels.
Oh, the Jada Pinkett. I was expecting the Jada Pinkett line to be for the next bar, but I think it was for the bar prior when you're literally setting off the fire alarm.
Like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah to the shingles come off the roof, wheels shout at the ceiling, slaughterhouse in the building, middle fingers aloft. Say what I think when I
middle fingers aloft, like middle fingers in the air, like fuck y'all until Slaughterhouse completely falls apart. Like y'all won't ever be at this level and fuck y'all at the same time. But middle fingers aloft, like literally up in the air, but aloft. Like a loft is a style of penthouse, it's a style of apartment, and we're talking about Slaughterhouse. Like that's dope.
Say what I think when I rhyme in ink pen, I talk in a language I speak, it's my mind. Kingpin and penguin combined, spit like it's king of the dot, a singular thought. I think I will help you distinguish apart the frauds from the cream of the crop. Wait a minute.
God damn, he said Kingpin and Penguin combined, like the two villain in DC Comics. I literally just said this on the Legacy video where like he has so many comic book references. Like he's not lying when he says he's a comic book. Like he reads them heavily or used to. Like those references are fire. And he's saying he's both of them combined, two of the most ferocious villains. And he said a singular thought of what I think will help distinguish like the frauds from the real. He didn't say it exactly like that. He like rhymed it. Basically just said like no one can keep up with this pen. Like a single thought from my mind will test everybody's fucking ability to write something similar, and you're gonna find out that they're just frauds. It's fucking tight.
I help you distinguish apart the frauds from the cream of the crop. Wait a minute. Hold up like a flashcard. Damn, dog. Zach copying or paying homage. Sad because dad.
He said, hold up like a flashcard, like you hold up a flashcard to your study partner. Hold up like a flashcard. Damn, dog, is that copying or paying homage? Like, paying homage is one thing where you like spit a line, but copying your entire fucking flow and copying everything about your style to match Eminem when you know that your pen is never gonna be at that level, you're a poor man's Eminem at that point.
That copying or paying homage. Sad because dad taught you to rap as a damn toddler. My dad is your grandfather. I have to rehatch on you. Come back as a black wasp.
He said, my dad is your damn father. Like, I'm your son, but just another way of saying it. Like, the lyric, the cleverness to be able to spit something that's been said before. Even Royce just said it, and he said it earlier in his verse. Like, all of my offspring are just moths, but here he's saying my father is your grandfather because I'm your father. It's tight.
I have to rehatch on you. Come back as a black wasp. Half yellow jacket, you can't swat a Sasquatch dancing on top of an ant. Trample it and stomp it, smash it and stand on it. Damn it, I can't stop it. The rap is a badge and I'm going in like a 10.
God damn, like the beat breathes for a second, or the beat lets him breathe for a second so he can go. Y'all are down there, little insignificant creatures, and I'm Sasquatch stepping on y'all motherfuckers.
Damn it, I can't stop it. The rap is a badge and I'm going in like a tampon in this bitch. It's a manslaughter. Stamping out.
Oh, bro, I forgot about half of these bars. If rap is a vag, then I'm going in like I'm going in on the mic. Like a tampon, it's a manslaughter. Because there's blood all over the scene, and a tampon is for like women who are on their period to like soak the blood. It's fucking crazy, dog. I forgot about these bars.
Stop it, the rap is a badge and I'm going in like a tampon in this bitch. It's a manslaughter. Stamping out grasshoppers, you can't be no rap gods. In fact, you're exact opposites. You make a whack song and can't hold a candle, but even Danielson wax off. You jack offs. Need.
Oh fuck! You make a whack song and can't hold a candle to me, but even Danielson could wax off. Like wax song, W-A-C-K-S, whack song. But W-A-X, wax, which is what candles are made out of. You can't hold a candle, you make a wax song. Fuck. And then Danielson from like, I was gonna say Street Fighter. Obviously not. I was gonna say Cobra Kai. Obviously not. What's the name of the fucking movie? Wax on, wax off. Karate Kid, dumbass. Alright, yeah, from Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off.
You make a wax song and can't hold a candle, but even Danielson wax off. You jack offs. Need to come to grips like a hand job. The boom bap is coming back with an axe to mumble rap. Lumberjack with a hacksaw. Number one.
The boom bap is coming back with an axe to the lumberjack with a hat. Like all the different in that 3 seconds maybe. Hold on.
Boom bap is coming back with an axe to mumble rap. Lumberjack with a hacksaw.
4 seconds. All the different ways of just saying that boom bap and real lyricism is coming back to kill fucking mumble rap.
Lumberjack with a hacksaw. Number one, but my pencils are number twos, cause that's all I do's when I'm pooping my suit and on the John like a prostitute when I'm dropping a deuce, and when I'm producing them lyrical bowel movements, these beats are like my saloon, cause these bars always got my stools in them. And I don't need meta.
This dude and like just basically saying every single way possible that I just shit on this fucking pen. I shit with the pen, I shit on this mic. This fucking beat might as well be my saloons because they're always holding my stools in them. Like literally saloon and bar, like rap bar, but drinking bar in Western movies is called a saloon. And at bars, literally at the bar, you have bar stools. But these beats, because I got my stools in them, I'm shitting on the mic. Fuck, dog. And he said number one, but my pencils are number two because that's all that I do's with them. Like, all I do is shit with this pencil, but pencils are literally like the lead is number one, number two, HB, those kind of things. Fuck. Said on the John like a prostitute, like a John Doe, Jane Doe. Dog. Just insane, bro. I forgot how fucking hard he went with the wordplay on this track.
And I don't need Metamucil to loosen them. Bitch, it.
And I don't need Metamucil to loosen them. I paused it right before that, but like literally Metamucil is a laxative which you use to loosen up your fucking bowel movements in case you're constipated. Like, I don't need it to loosen my bars. God.
And I don't need Metamucil to loosen them. Bitch, it is real like I pooped Jerusalem. I'm about to go spin another cocoon and I'm cutting you from your mother's womb, then I'm flushing you.
Did this man literally say the shit is real like I pooped Jerusalem, bro? Like Israel, but Israel, like Jerusalem, the city and country, city and state, city and country. Yo, shit is real like I pooped Jerusalem. This motherfucker. God damn. I completely forgot how hard Eminem goes with the wordplay on this track. Royce goes hard as fuck too. It's just not heavy wordplay. He's spitting the real shit. He's spitting the hood shit, like dropping this hood knowledge on you. But M just comes in and just fucking obliterates my mind. Like I have a fucking headache right now from having to break all of that down. I haven't heard this song in mad long because this is not a song that you're gonna bump every day. Like crazy wordplay and crazy songs like this, they're not meant to be listened to all the time. And on top of that, the beat is very like fast paced. It's got like a very energetic sound to it, which I'm not always in that vibe. To be honest, most of the time I'm not. So I'm normally just vibing. Like I just want to chill and I want some hard shit, but on like a chill beat. Like this is fast in your face the whole time. So I forgot about it because it's been a couple years since I've heard this song probably. Now I remember why everybody's been like caterpillar, caterpillar, caterpillar. Now I understand because I forgot how hard the bars were. It's to the point where like I'm glad I got to this song and I'm glad people requested this one, but at the same time I'm glad it's fucking over because that shit like took all of my energy out, which is not a bad thing at all. But yo, that brings us to the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you see, please consider liking the video, leaving a comment down below. Helps the algorithm send it out there to other people. If you like what you see enough, please consider subscribing. If you're somebody who wants to potentially support the channel in a monetary way, because that's really the only way that this channel exists is by people supporting the Patreon. It's not a donation. You're gonna get extra content for what you pay for. But all that to say, thank you for the Patreons who requested this track, because more than one did when I said what Eminem tracks do you want to do. So if you're someone who wants to potentially have input on the channel, on what goes on the channel and what happens, or you want to support me, or you want discounts on merch, you want to chat it up, song of the day, whatever, hit up the Patreon. Follow your boy on Instagram and on Twitter at TheThirdErnest, just like the channel. Links are down in the description below. Hit up the Discord, also in the description below. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your time. Like I always say at the very end, go out there in the world, love and care for one another, love and care for each other. And I'll catch everybody on the next video. Peace.